So first 10-15 minutes, I will discuss with you. I will speak first 10 minutes. Then if you have any questions, any doubts, you can unmute and you can ask me. First 10-15 minutes, let me discuss. Okay. So this session is for Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O manufacturing process. Session is for manufacturing process. Okay. So if
The
you
first
want,
batch, sir.
yeah, this is the first session. This is the first session. Ravi.
Okay, okay. Then I will be around. If you need me, you can just call me. Okay.
No problem. That's fine. So this is the first session. Yeah, fine. So we are going to learn about manufacturing process, Microsoft Dynamics 365 F&O manufacturing process. So in this manufacturing process, so whenever I'm teaching, my way of teaching, I'm just explaining you. Majority whoever is joined here, they are already my students. Majority people, one or two persons maybe outside. Okay, all are my students only. Now, my way of teaching, I'm speaking. First, I will teach with the transactions. I will teach with transactions first. Okay, here, anyhow, masters will not be there. There is no much masters, but I'm just writing for a master also. And then we are going to learn setups and configurations. Setups and configurations. Okay, next, I will discuss with you about parameters. And then once you are familiar about all these things, then I will start creating a new company. Actually, new legal entity. Here, new legal entity means it is a new company. Okay, in this new company, I will do this parameter configurations, setups and configurations. Then masters. Actually, in our manufacturing, masters utilization is very less. To be frank, setups and configurations only. We don't have much masters, to be frankly. Next, then transactions. Okay. This is my way of teaching. So, in this manufacturing process, what are the modules you are going to learn? One is actually the module name, if it is like production control. The module name is production control. But inside production control, I will discuss with you production control, master planning, okay, cost management, next time and attendance. To some extent, HR module, time and attendance, and human resource. All these things you are going to learn. And along with this one, some extent you are going to learn, it is mandatory, you need to learn procurement and sourcing, sales and marketing, inventory management, product information management. Okay. So here, these four you should know already. You should be familiar with these modules. So because these are prerequisites, if you want to learn, these things. So of course I will touch up, but this is a prerequisite. What do you mean by here? I open this. If you want to become a manufacturing expert, you should be aware of this trade and logistics module, like procurement and sourcing, sales and marketing, product information management, inventory management, all these things you should know. Okay, so that means you have to have prior knowledge or experience on these modules, then only you can learn this. Suppose if you are joining directly manufacturing session and you don't have prior experience, I will not suggest to join this session. You can leave and you can join the session first, this one, and you can learn. After that, you can learn. This is my personal opinion, and that is the fact. So these are the modules you are going to learn: production control, master planning, cost management, then time and attendance and resources. So in this production control, we have a big subject. Okay, let me go back. In this production control, you are going to learn discrete manufacturing, process manufacturing, lean manufacturing. Discrete manufacturing, process manufacturing, lean manufacturing. These three manufacturing processes you are going to learn in the production control. Okay, the production control, you are going to learn these three modules internally. What is discrete manufacturing means? What is discrete manufacturing means? BOM plus route. BOM plus route is discrete manufacturing. Process manufacturing is formula plus route. Lean manufacturing is Kanban rule plus production flow. Kanban rule plus production flow. These all are exist in production control module. Okay. Just a minute. So this discrete manufacturing, process manufacturing, lean manufacturing, all these are inside production control module. So what is this discrete manufacturing? What is this process? What is lean? Let me explain you. So if you open this one, you look at the screen, this is discrete manufacturing. This is process manufacturing, and lean. On top of this one, you are doing lean manufacturing. So the discrete manufacturing best example is washing machines, laptops or computer systems, tractor manufacturing, mobile manufacturing, car manufacturing. So the tools you are going to use, nuts and bolts, all these are discrete manufacturing. If you want to do this one, you are going to use these nuts and bolts to fit this one. So here in this discrete manufacturing, we can do assembling and disassembling. So here in this one, if it is a discrete manufacturing, discrete manufacturing, assembling and disassembling is possible. Okay. Assembling and disassembling is possible. So the world war, I meant to say, in AX 2009, the oldest version, in that usually they will use the word kitting and dekitting. That is the old word. Actually, in this, whenever I'm looking at the any help something, the word it is used kitting and dekitting. Nowadays, it is not using Microsoft. Microsoft is using assembling and disassembling. Okay, what do you mean by assembling and disassembling? Means suppose car or bicycle, you can separate. You can separate it. Example: if you want to purchase a bicycle, if you go to any supermarket, sorry, any dealers, they will take 2-3 boxes, and they like one guy, he will fit into this all pieces into like bicycle. So if you want at any point of time, you can separate it. That is possible. That is discrete manufacturing. Okay. Process manufacturing. What is this process manufacturing? Okay, the best example process manufacturing, it was liquids. So some liquids it is showing, some water, petrol, medicines, okay, and the liquor. This kind of all example is process manufacturing. So in process manufacturing, once you combined, you cannot separate. Once you separated, you cannot. So what do you mean by like combining cannot be separated? Example here, medicines. So there are so many components, they will mix it. And once it is mixed, you cannot separate. The best example, every day we know, like biscuit manufacturing company, food industry. The biscuit manufacturing company, how they will do it? They will purchase wheat powder, they will purchase milk, they will purchase sugar, they will purchase some maybe eggs. All these things they will combine and they will make it in liquid, and they will put it in the microwave ovens. Okay, and then they will make it manufacturing of biscuit. Once it is biscuit is ready, you cannot make it wheat powder, sugar, all separated. It is not possible. Okay, that is process manufacturing. So the example you have explained about combining, you cannot separate it. Once it is separated, how can you cannot separate it? You cannot combine. What is the example for this one? If you ask me like this, then another example it is, let me take it. So cotton, raw cotton. You take this one, okay, from the raw cotton, we can separate cotton. And then it will be separated cotton seeds. Once the cotton seeds are ready, from that cotton seeds, it can be separated cotton oil. And once it is separated like cotton oil, then there will be some chemicals will be there. That chemicals, the components can be used for fire. Matchboxes, the fire. Okay, so that is easy to fire it. So from the raw cotton, we are separating cotton, fresh cotton. This will be used for manufacturing of these cloths. And then cotton seeds, from the cotton seeds, we are separating cotton oil. then there is a fire equipment, fire material will be available. So all these things can be done through process manufacturing. So we are separating. It is separated, we can add. So this is process manufacturing. Then what is this lean manufacturing? What is this lean manufacturing? Lean manufacturing means, the best example, suppose I'm doing manufacturing of laptops. This example. I'm doing manufacturing of these laptops. Everything is ready. I made it like 8 GB RAM and 2 TB hard disk or 1 TB hard disk. 1 TB hard disk. So I have made these laptops 2000 pieces. 2000 pieces I have made it ready level up. Pieces are ready. Okay, because what my assumption is, people will purchase 8 GB RAM, 1 TB hard disk. But I have received an order, 500 quantity. Now 16 GB RAM with 1 TB hard disk. And another order, it is 8 GB RAM, one more 500 with 500 GB hard disk. This is one order. And another order, one more order. Okay, so now what I have to do? I need to, once again, I need to add here 500 GB hard disk, separate one more time. And here, I need to remove 1 TB, I need to replace 500 TB, 500 GB. So this is a hectic job. It is not like 1, 2, 3 pieces. It is 500 pieces. It is a hectic job. Am I right? So what I will do, I will make it all the equipments ready, like RAM is ready, hard disk is ready, processor is ready, and motherboard is ready. Okay, all these pieces I will make it ready, and I will make it production flow. As soon as I received an order, immediately I will combine all these things and I will deliver material at the earliest to the customer. That is production flow. So you are not starting from the starting point like manufacturing of RAM and manufacturing of hard disk, all these things. No, everything is ready, pieces readily available. From where I need to pick and what I have to combine and what I have to do. So pick the item, pick this item, pick this item, pick this item, and combine, small test, deliver. So lean manufacturing is on top of discrete and process manufacturing. Everything is ready with us, and we are doing combining of all this material, and we are dispatching material to the customer at the earliest. This order I need to fulfill to the customers, to the clients, like wherever I'm sending the customers, I need to deliver little bit earlier, faster or quicker. I can do from this. Okay, fine. Now, any questions, please? Till now, anyone have any questions?
Yeah, hi.
Yes,
Good
please.
morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Just to know what's the difference between this discrete and lean in this case?
So discrete and process is the actual manufacturing process. In the lean manufacturing, if I go to here, let me show you. Let me go to the SMAP company. In the lean manufacturing, it is a very simple process. There is no much simple process. If I go to production control, production flows. Here, if I go inside, okay, in this, if you go activities, here, transfer job and process, and then transfer. Here, process job means from which warehouse I need to take material. So, I need to take the material. So, from warehouse 11 to warehouse 12, you need to move the material, these items. That is first step. And then next step is 32. 32 is assembly and polish, speaker assembly and polish. The next step is 28. The testing, we need to test that one. And the next step is 74. So transfer to warehouse 13. Warehouse 13. So this you can see in a visualization. So you can understand easily. So shipper from 11 warehouse to 12 warehouse. We need to take. Then we need to do speaker assembly and polish. And then you are going to test on that one. And you are giving to the delivery shipper. Understood? This is transfer job. This is process jobs. And then you are shipping. So in this, it is not heavy manufacturing process. So where the why it is shipper is required, because let me show you. Take the example this one. If I want to move this material, so I cannot take it with hands. So whenever you are doing process here, I need shipper. And I am doing a small action. One is assembling and assembly testing. Here speaker assembly, polishing and testing. In our example, I have taken like RAM, hard disk, processor, motherboards. We are taking with the help of this one. And we are combining and we are giving to deliver. This is production flow. This is production flow. This is lean manufacturing. So in reality, it is not a manufacturing, it is simple assembling process. But here in this discrete manufacturing, there is a heavy process. Here you are combining components, and here the transfer jobs also there inside. We need for like a forklift to take the material. This kind of example here I have to. You cannot handle with the hand, right? You cannot bear with handles. With hands, you cannot do it. So this is for the simplest way to deliver the material. But this discrete manufacturing and process manufacturing is heavy. Okay, is it clear?
Just this and shipping process, it's fine. It's a transfer process. But what that in rest other things, what exactly happen in that process? It's just some you mentioned some testing, some assembling, some polishing, some packaging. So what exactly in a system we have to define actually?
So that's what here you need to add these activities. What are the sequence of activities? So if it is a discrete manufacturing, normally you are mapping route. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So in place of route, it is production flow. That's what I have written here.
Okay,
Look
okay.
at this one. In place of route, in
Okay,
place
okay,
of route, you are doing production flow.
fine. And what about this Kanban rule?
Which one?
You also mentioned that Kanban rule plus production
Ah.
flow.
So in the Kanban rule, you are defining the steps, what it is. Let me show you. Let me take the duplicate. The setups are configuring in Kanban rule. So product information management, collapse solve, lean manufacturing, Kanban rules. Okay, in this, you are defining withdrawal means transfer. Manufacturing means this one, this activity. Okay, so normally we are defining here for B1. Am I right? The material. What material you want? In B1, we are using like the B1 lines combined together at B1. So here in the Kanban rule, you are defining for which item you want to do. So this is material, this is process. Got it?
Yes.
This is the material. For which material you are going to market. Fine. I don't think so. There is a person who, like, very few people only know about this lean manufacturing. Very few people. Very. Anything else, team? Anyone? Any questions before proceeding?
Just to clarify one thing,
Hmm.
Kanban rule, Kanban, it's a technique. Correct me if my understanding is wrong. Where we can optimize the resource, material, etc. That's how it's a Japanese technology, and that's the core area. So how the wastage would be minimum and the output would be maximum. So it is like correct, or how
So,
should we define it?
So that process is theoretically it is correct. Theoretically it is correct, but practically in the system, so this is the function. This one, so we are dispatching material to the customer at the end. We are dispatching material to the customers at their desk. That is quicker. For quicker, we are using this one. Of course, theoretically it is correct, but practically that is, if you want, this is the functionality in the system. Actually, like Kanban, lean manufacturing utilization is what I know. Dell manufacturing companies in India, they are using this lean manufacturing, but they have customized heavily. They have customized heavily. There is a lot of customization, maybe around 70 to 80%. They did customization on top of this one. There's a very small functionality exist in our system. So it is to deliver the material quicker to the customers. Fine. Anything else? Anyone? So I will show you the actual manufacturing process in the system. Okay. and then we'll continue. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will proceed. Yeah. Can I proceed now? Okay. So let me show you the production process. So if it is discrete manufacturing, if it is discrete manufacturing, it is called production order. If it is process manufacturing, it is batch order. Okay. If it is a discrete manufacturing, it is a production order. If it is a process manufacturing, it is a batch order. So here in the production order, we are going to use BOM, bill of material. In the batch order, we are going to use. Okay, what is the difference between BOM and formula? We'll discuss later. Let me explain you about discrete manufacturing production order process. So here, production control, collapse all, production orders, production orders. Just a minute, someone joining. Okay. So if you want to do manufacturing process, the path is production control, production orders, all production orders. So before that, let me verify some setups. These parameters and setups you will understand later. Production control, parameters. Okay, these setups you will understand later. So there are two processes. One is operation scheduling. Another one is job scheduling. Here I have used operation scheduling. There are two terms. One is operation scheduling, another one job scheduling. Okay, what is this? You will understand later. And one more important topic you are going to learn, heavy subject, standard cost method. It's also a big subject. This is available in item model group. In the item model group, there is a method, standard cost model. It is a very big subject you are going to learn in this manufacturing process. It is not a simple word. It is a big functionality. It is a very big functionality you need to learn.
Just quick question.
Yeah.
Are we covering subcontracting process?
Yes, that is also it will be covered. So let me write down subcontract. Also will cover.
And the last but not the least is production execution.
Yeah, that is here. That's what I'm talking. Okay, so let me write down production execution. Okay, production execution means here, let me show you what is his answer. Like in this manufacturing execution, actually the word is manufacturing execution. Okay, this also it will be called manufacturing execution. So that is actually job scheduling. Manufacturing execution is linked to this manufacturing execution is linked to job scheduling. Okay, so here it is the 1 minute. This manufacturing execution. Okay, manufacturing execution. This manufacturing execution is linked to time and attendance. This manufacturing execution is linked to time and attendance and linked to human resources. Okay, so that is the reason I have written here the very first time and attendance also will be covered and human resources also. Okay, and cost management means in this one, if you look at this one, cost management, it is linked to standard cost model related functions like costing sheets. This costing sheet also will be covered. Costing sheet and this standard cost model item. We are going to learn all these things. So here cost management is linked to costing. Inside costing sheet is there. This costing sheet is linked to standard cost. Of course, standard cost method is different function. Okay, there is no linkage between these two. But it is there. I will explain. Okay. Any more questions? Okay, all these things will be covered. So if anyone is providing training, they will teach you either discrete manufacturing or process manufacturing or lean manufacturing. Only one will teach you. I know like one guy, that guy is teaching only one module. But that also, they will not, many try, like no one will teach you in the new company. No one will teach you. And apart from this one, you are going to learn the postings. So here, once the production order is updated, you need to learn this postings. Production postings. It is a big subject. Okay, so you are going to learn this one also. It is a part of finance, but even that is a part of finance. Production postings, I will explain. It is a big subject. This also, because in this one it is linked to, taking one example, taking here. Let me go back here. Inventory management, collapse all, setup, posting. In this standard cost variance. Okay, so you need to understand this also. Standard cost variances. So very, very limited knowledge in the outside. Actually, like I mean to say, very few help is there. This also we'll try to understand. Okay, Fine. Any more questions? It will cover all these things. Okay. So for looking, it is only one simple module, but it is a very big subject. Yes, please. Someone is speaking.
Bit little higher expectation maybe.
Hmm.
Just to clarify that templates something on a higher level is possible to go through.
Which one? Which templates?
Production related templates.
I don't know. What do you mean by production templates?
Means like BOM templates, route templates. When we are going to implement, we need to bulk import that.
Yeah, we need to learn that BOM and formula definitely. So this reason in the I told you, like, you are going to learn inventory management also, you should know. But I will explain you. If I go to here, let me go to product information management. Products, release products. The best example it is for discrete manufacturing. If you want to understand from the system standard, if you want to understand discrete manufacturing means, the best example is starting with the D. Starting with the D. So here all are discrete manufacturing examples. In this, if you go to engineering tab, this B1 is enabled. This is the first step you need to learn in the manufacturing process. So how to configure this B1 versions. Okay, this is most important. Actually, this will be covered in this bill of material. In trade and logistics, I will explain. But this is the main important pillar to start with manufacturing. So whether you have learned properly in this T&L or not, I don't know. So you need to learn this bill of material, in-depth knowledge here, the starting point. So you need to learn a lot. I need to spend a lot of time on this BOM first. Then once you are familiar, then I need to explain you process manufacturing P. So this is process manufacturing. In this, it will be disabled, and here formula will be enabled. Okay. So rather than this one, you are going to learn in this example process manufacturing. It is very limited. If you want to learn more, I will go to US P2. US P2. This is orange juice manufacturing company, and then apple juice manufacturing company. So I will explain you all these things. Orange juice and apple juice manufacturing company. You need to combine vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, all these things, honey and everything. I will teach you this one also. This is process manufacturing. Another one more example, USPI. USPI, here it is petrol manufacturing company. So you are going to learn here also examples. So you are going to learn little bit more in process manufacturing also. Okay. So these two modules, USPI and USP2, these two are process manufacturing. Examples will be more. We will understand from here. Then once again, I am coming back. So, yes, let me go to yes and no. Normal our company. Next one is the best example for lean manufacturing is L. Microsoft has provided very clear examples. So we can go with lean manufacturing. So it is must, if you want to learn manufacturing process, first you need to learn what is BOM. how it will be configured. So for that, I have taken example with a simple example. If I go back here, if you want simple example, if you want to make computer system, we need monitor, keyboard, CPU, mouse, cables. This is simple. So with your hands, you can do. This is assembling and disassembling is possible. And this can be done through inventory management, BOM journal. Using this inventory management, and here journal entries, items, BOM journal. Using BOM journal, you can make it assembling and disassembling. Okay. Now, process like discrete manufacturing only, depth knowledge you are going to learn for bottle manufacturing. Example. Okay. So this is required some process, means route operations also required. Route operations also required. So route is a big subject. BOM is linked to item like a inventory management. Route is purely in the production control module. You are going to learn heavy knowledge about route. Then formula. So once you learn BOM, you can learn easily formula. But there is a huge subject on top of BOM. There is a huge subject you need to learn. So if you are calling as template, BOM template, formula template, yes, we need to learn. I mean to say you need to learn these things also. Then we need to go with route. Okay. Sunil, is it clear to you?
Yes, yes. Thank very much. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Any more other questions, please? Anyone? Anyone have any questions? Okay, fine. So let me go back. Now let us understand discrete manufacturing production order, simple production order process. Let me show you. In this, there are two methods. I'm using operation scheduling. Another one is job scheduling. You will understand later. There are two methods, operation scheduling and job scheduling. So now we are going to learn operation scheduling. Okay, so that is the reason I made it like operation scheduling here. Production control module. Production control module. So if I collapse, setup, production control parameters. So I have mapped here operation scheduling. Okay, fine. Now I'm creating a production order now. So there are two options. One is production order, one is batch order. Production order means discrete manufacturing. Batch order means process manufacturing. Both are in the same process. Okay, I'm taking production order. So what is the difference between these two is, if you go here, just showing you process manufacturing P. It is a process manufacturing formula will be there. In this formula, the major difference between B1 and formula is co-products form. So you will get co-product and byproduct. That is extra you are going to get. So what is the extra we are getting from batch order means, here suppose you are making a manufacturing of biscuits. Okay, if you are making a manufacturing of biscuits, what are the components required? We need wheat powder, sugar, and milk, eggs, and so on. Maybe some other components. Okay. From the wheat powder, you will get wheat powder waste. Wheat powder waste. This is byproduct. You can sell this one for, it is food for birds. If you want, you can sell as a scrap item. From the milk, you are getting extra butter. This is a valuable item. This is co-product. So, if it is a process manufacturing, you are getting extra co-products and byproducts. So you are selling this item also. It is butter is a valuable item, but you are manufacturing biscuits only. You are doing manufacturing of biscuits, but in this manufacturing of biscuits, you are getting butter, a valuable item. You are going to sell this item also. So these components cost should be updated not only to this one. The cost should be distributed to here also. Because it is a very big, nice product, you can sell in the market. It is not a waste item. And wheat powder waste, it is a byproduct. So you can sell for birds feeding. So you can sell with a small amount. And egg shells. Okay, egg shells you are getting some waste component. It is waste. This is also byproduct, but you are not going to use it. It is, you are putting in the dustbin. It is also byproduct, but no use this one. This is also no use. If you want to throw it away, you can throw it away. In case if you want to sell it with minimum price, you can sell it. But this is not a cost distribution. Cost will not be allocated to here. This is the major part. Cost will be allocated here also. This is possible in the process manufacturing formula. Okay, so now let me show you the production process, simple production process. Now production order. So if you want to do production order process, production control, production orders, all production orders. Click on new production order. If you click on new production order, I'm selecting D003. This is a standard item which is provided by Microsoft. Okay, if you select, automatically one BOM and the route is selected. These two are selected automatically. So in the released product D003, I'm taking example. D003, I'm taking example. And here for this one BOM is already configured. How to configure, you are going to learn one BOM, and you need to learn route also. Okay, these two are the major. So BOM is speaking about material, what are the materials you are using, and the route is what are the operations you are executing, what are the sequence of operations you are executing. In this, who are working, the resources. Okay, fine. So these two are most important setups. You need to learn a lot. So you are going to learn those things. Fine. So you need to select item, V1 component. Okay, and then site and warehouse is populated automatically. I have not selected from where it is coming. In the released product, we have default order settings. Default order settings. Here you can map site and warehouse. whatever you have mapped site and warehouse, that will be populated here. Site and warehouse is populated, and there are ledger postings. You are going to learn these three options: item and category, item and resource, and then production group. This is very important. This is related to financials, but being a production consultant, we should know about this one. So actually, there is a big gap. Finance consultant, all finance people, they are not expertise in the manufacturing process. All manufacturing consultants, they are not expertise in manufacturing process. So you are going to help finance consultant in this area. Okay, I'm clicking on okay. Even this production module is linked to PMA. This were connected. How it is? Look at this project. Fine. At present, we are not touching the project because if you want to touch this one, it is a big subject. Once again, this is one, this is one. These two also connect each other. There is a possibility. So who knows about project management accounting and manufacturing together is very rare in the market. Very, very rare. Okay. I'm not speaking proudly, but I'm expert in this and this also. This two. You cannot find the person who is having PMA expertise and manufacturing expertise. Fine. Let me proceed now. Create. And now it is created. The production order is created. Production order is created. So the status is created. Next step is estimate, release, start, report as finished. This is the now. I'm sorry. The status is created. If you click on estimate, what happens? If I click on estimate, let us understand. Here, manage costs, view calculation details, it is empty. Now, I'm doing estimate. If I click on estimate, what happens? Okay, I have clicked on estimate. Then if you go to manage costs, you can see view calculation details. You will find material cost from BOM. What are the materials we are using? M001, M002, 3, 4, 7. So here, if you open this one, in this BOM item, if you go to bill of material, you have configured already M001, M002, M003, 4, and 7. If you click on here, bill of material, this is B1 version, and this is bill of material. Inside, you can click bill of material, you can see. M001, M002, 3, 4, 7. So, for those items, what is the cost? You can see here, cost price and sales price. Cost price, this is estimated cost. This is estimated cost, not realized cost. Realized cost means whenever it is consumed, at that time it will appear. Next, process cost. This process cost from where it is coming means it is route. From the route, the values are coming here. Okay, because in the bill, this BYM item is having one route. For this route, these are the operations: assembly, testing, test operation, packing. For all those things.
How we are getting this estimated cost for these items? Where we have, do we have to configure this?
So price, you are talking about price? This
Yes,
one?
yes, for the, yeah, for this items.
So for this, let me go back, because we have configured BYM items, am I right? Versions. So in this bill of material, these are the components: M001, 2, 3, 4, 7. So let me go back to that item. For M001, let me take duplicate product information management, products, released products. So if I filter by M, here M001, if you open this M001, there is inventory price, managed cost, inventory price, 3.9, that will be captured here. Okay, for this better understanding, I need to explain you some more. Give me a second, please. I will take into item master. Let me copy this item master. Here. You need to understand this one. In the item master, there are purchase price, sales price, cost price, inventory price. I'm talking about this one, inventory. So purchase price is for the purchase order, sales price is for the sales order process, cost price is from the purchase you are arriving the cost price. This is calculated cost price. This is calculated cost price. This is inventory price. So let me show you in the system. So I'm telling you, one is purchase price, sales price, inventory price, cost price. Apart from this one, you are going to learn standard cost price. All the you need to understand the differences between all these 4, 5. Purchase price, where we can see. Let me go to the item master. In the released product, you will find in the purchase past tab, you will find the price. This is purchase price. Sell past tab, you will find sales price. And manage cost, the price is there. This is inventory price. This is inventory price. For inventory transactions, it will be used. And then
You
cost
mean
price is
the production order, so we have to configure this manage cost.
yes, exactly. And cost price is here. This is system calculated cost price. And one more is there, standard cost price. It is in the managed cost item price. You will find standard cost price. Is it clear?
How do we configure this pricing?
So there are different options. If you are talking about
you're saying a cost price, so I'm a bit confused. Can you explain? Give me some.
This one, cost price.
Yeah.
Cost price is always depending on the purchase price. This is system calculated price. Remember, always cost price means system calculated cost price or inventory price. How it will be calculated? This is always purchase price plus charges minus discount plus may not be tax. Okay, so this is a special, actually this, if you want to understand this one clearly about the cost price in trade and logistics, I will teach a lot about inventory closing process. At that time, you will learn a lot. As I told you here, so like item model group. In the item model group, you will have FIFO, LIFO weighted average. Am I right? FIFO, LIFO weighted average. There you are going to learn a lot in this module. In this module, I will teach around 7 to 8 hours about this inventory closing process and item model group. These are interlinked, and it is not, you cannot manually enter that price. It is system calculated cost price. This is called inventory costing. So this inventory costing is completely depending on the model group what you have selected. If you click new, you will find model group. Okay, this FIFO, LIFO date, weighted average date, moving average, all these things will be discussed a lot in this trade and logistics module. I will explain. Okay, and standard cost will be, we are going to discuss a lot here in the manufacturing section.
So in manufacturing, every time we use standard cost only?
You can use FIFO, LIFO also. FIFO, LIFO also you can use it. But all this FIFO, LIFO, if I want, I can touch up if you want a little bit, but I cannot spend more time around all these functions in this session. Got it?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because it is a big subject. Around 10 hours I need to spend, 7 to 8 hours to 10 hours. I need to spend a lot to understand this about cost.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. So Partha, you are not my student, am I right? Earlier.
No.
I think you are the only one person. And Krishna, you are also you are the first person. You also joined for my first session, am I right, Krishna?
Yes, Satya.
Okay. Remaining all are my ex-students. Sudhaku, you already joined, am I right? Already in T&L session, you are.
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Okay. Sucharita also, it is she is my student in T&L. She is my student in T&L. Okay, only 2 members, new members joined, Partha and Krishna. So, and one more thing, this is my mobile number. Okay, if you want to discuss with me, you can call me on my number 9866669989. So I will give you more details if you want personally to discuss. Partha and Krishna. I think you joined through Uday or
Apparo.
you joined directly. How you joined?
No. Apparo referred me to join this session.
Okay, fine. So Partha, what about you?
My friend gave me a reference.
Okay, fine. Good. So this is my number. If you want to discuss with me one-to-one at after 10:30, you can call me. We can discuss. Okay. If you want further more discussions, want to understand
Sure.
more. Yeah, one-to-one. But let me go back. So now we understood like one is item pricing is coming from the bill of material, and process related functionalities are coming from the route. The route, whatever it is there, to go back in the route is linked to resources, and resources are linked to cost categories, and cost categories are linked to amount, the cost price. So that price is coming here. So how many hours it is working? Here 0.25 means it is not 25 minutes, it is 15 minutes. Because 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So 0.25 hours means 15 minutes. For this 15 minutes, what is the cost? It is coming. So this is coming from the BOM and this is coming from the route, and from where these three are coming. So these three are coming from these three are coming from costing sheet. So you need to understand from the cost management and costing sheet. So here overhead charges. So this overhead charges is coming from here. From this overhead charges, it is coming. One is mission depreciation and the logistics, internal logistics and indirect cost. All these things are coming. So this is about the final amount is 168.74 by combining of all these values into one. Okay, so during this estimation, if you click on estimation, we are able to see calculation details. Fine. Next click is release. If I click on release,
sorry.
Yes, please. Yeah.
No, just can you open this calculation page?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Padam, right?
Yeah. You mentioned about this output unit based one, right? Which linked with the route.
No, it is linked with costing sheet.
Oh, okay. No, you said route will be linked to employee or something you said.
So let me explain. So this process 1, 2, 3, 4. Only these 4 are linked to route. So in the release product, route is there.
Yes.
So there are 4 operations. Assembly, testing, test operation, packing. For these 4, there is an expenditure. That's what it is. This is resource 1 to 11. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Clear? These 4 are from the route process operation, and these 3 are from the costing sheet.
Okay. Got it.
Clear now?
In the route form, can you go to route? Yeah. Here you said about resource requirements.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So in the route, there will be resource requirement, and resource requirement will be linked to
cost categories. So if I go here, it is linked to resources are linked to cost categories. Okay. If you want to understand about this cost categories, so in project management accounting, okay, if you go here, cost category groups we need to create, and then shared categories will be created, and then once it is created shared categories, well, these shared categories can be used in project, production, expense. Okay, if you are using in production, then that will be cost categories in the production. Here, if you are using the same shared categories in the project, this will become project category. This will become project categories. If you are using in the expense management, this will become expense categories.
So in coming classes, we will be configuring all this, right?
Yeah, exactly. So expense categories. Okay. And if it is production, like let me go back. In the production, you are going to understand here resources. 1 second. Route. Here you are going to map cost groups. Sorry, not cost group, cost categories. Give me a second, please. Cost categories. Here, your cost categories. So, all these things, as I told you in the very first session, first I will explain you in USMF DMF company. Then I will create a new company.
Okay, yeah.
In the new company, you need to map from the scratch. Everything you need to do it. Whenever I am teaching this new company, in that case, I need to discuss with you about little bit finance, because in the new company, you have to map finance. 4 or 5 steps I need to map it. That also I need to map it. And then around 15 to 20 steps, I need to finish it. Once it is ready, these two, then I will go to manufacturing setups.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So all these things, it will be covered. It will be covered because if it is a new company, without accounting structure, you cannot post a transaction. So I need to map some ledger setups, finance setups, 4 or 5 setups. Blindly you are following because you cannot learn complete finance module whenever I'm teaching this one. So 4 or 5 steps, you just following in USMF how the setups are there. The same you are configuring. Just and then this one I will teach you a little bit. Actually, around 15 to 20 setups I need to do it, but you should know about these things already. If not, if you are not very much clear, I'll teach you these things, 15, 20 steps. I'm not teaching complete T&L module because this itself is around 50 hours. I'm not teaching, but 1 hour kind of thing, 1 hour or 2 hours, I need to teach this one. Here, I'm not teaching, just I'm mapping, blindly I'm mapping, because if I want to teach this finance, it is a big subject. Okay, here, 1 hour, 2 hours, I will teach. What is the minimum setup? Then we'll go to this one. So we'll do all this in this new company. You need to learn discrete manufacturing. You need to learn process manufacturing. You need to learn lean manufacturing. Okay, it is a big subject. So by looking into this one, people will think like production control is a small module. It is a vast subject, very vast. Okay, all these are interlinked. Fine. Let me go back. Now we have done production order estimate. If you click estimate, we are able to see calculation details. Next, I'm clicking on release. If I click on release, what happens? Jobs will be created. Okay. At present, I'm not using job scheduling. So this release button, no use at present. Whenever you are using job scheduling, at that time, if you click on release, jobs will be created here. Okay. So now I'm releasing, but at present, I'm not going to show you anything at present because I'm using operation scheduling. So there is no much benefit from this step for operation scheduling.
Is there any
Yes.
difference between this job schedule and operation schedule?
So in the job scheduling, you are going to understand about in the job scheduling, you are going to understand manufacturing execution process. This manufacturing execution process will be linked to job scheduling. So simple, what is the difference between operation scheduling and job scheduling? That may be your question. So here in the job scheduling, you are capturing the production line operators, time. In the job scheduling, you are capturing production line operators time. What do you mean? So this production line operators, when they have entered into company and how much time they have spent on this one, and when they left, all these things you are capturing in the job scheduling. So in this one, you are going to understand manufacturing execution process. At that time, you need to understand time and attendance and human resources. Got it? If it is operation scheduling, this one, they will do it. I'm not capturing the time in and like time. Simply we are posting the journal. We are not capturing all these things. So for operation scheduling, for best example operation scheduling, if you go to any for bike repair or bike service, then there will be a job card. If you are giving for service your car or bike, okay, one person will come and he will finish it. He will write down in a paper on one sheet. 1 second, job card. One, if you are giving service for your bike or your car, one person will come and he will write on the card, am I right? Do you know that one? Observe.
Yes, yes.
This one, this guy. So he will write in this one. So whatever the production operators are doing, they are not capturing, they are writing here. That is operation scheduling. Understood? Operation scheduling, once they have finished, they are updating in the card. That's it. In the card, they will update. What is the bill you are receiving? At the end, once it is service is over, you are getting information, right? That is operation scheduling. So how much time they spend, it is, they are not capturing. Okay.
So in simple terms, operation is the sequence of steps which they have to perform. And in the job schedule, it will have a detailed explanation about how much individual has spent time.
In time and out time also it will be captured.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the major part. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm clicking on start. So here, taking out some setups I'm changing. So because I have skipped jobs, now I want route. So that is the reason I'm doing some small setup. You will understand these setups. Okay. So now I'm clicking on start. I'm clicking on start. Okay. Then automatically here, if you want to post, you can post picking list also. Post route card also. It is there, but I'm not doing. In your standard application, these setups will be there. You need to disable this process. So if I click on start, what happens? Now, if I go back to view, there are two journals created, picking list journal and picking list journal and route card journal. Just a minute, please, if you don't mind. No. Hello. Run. I'm sorry, there is important call. That is the reason I picked. Usually I cannot pick during the training sessions. Fine. Now we have clicked on. Start button. As soon as if you click on start button, it will create two different journals. One is picking list journal, another one is route card journal. So those two journals you can see. Okay, one is for material. What are the materials consumed? Okay, another one is how much time they have spent, route card. Okay, so whatever we have done estimated, the same thing I'm proceeding. If it is any changes required, you can modify. Okay. So now I'm just following estimated only. It was there. Whatever it is estimated, that is consumed. The material consumed is as it is the same. Now I'm posting. The materials. If it is more material or if it is less material, you can modify. Let me go back. Next, this also route card. So you are capturing the time and good quantity. How many quantities? Okay, I'm posting.
The third one is not have any quantity.
Which one?
Third line. Here.
Because these two are sequence. Primary operation, second operation. Primary is mission and second operation is resource. So let me show you. So here in the route, if you go to route, these are the 4 operations. This is second operation is 2020. One is mission, one is resource. So resource and mission. Resource is working on mission. That is the reason only one.
Okay.
Got it? These two are. That is the reason quantity is not. One is resource, one is mission. I'm posting. So once it is posted, so start is completed. That is material consumption is over. So if it is finished, product is ready, then we need to click on report as finished. Okay. So good quantity 1. I'm clicking on okay. The production is completed. So if you go back to view, report as finished journal is created. Okay. So in the start, it is raw material consumption and route, it will be updated. Route card or job card. And report as finished means finished goods is ready. Inventory, on hand inventory for B1 will be increased. Now, if you click on end, it is the financial postings, all financial postings will be executed. It is a very big subject inside financial postings. Okay, now if you go to view, manage costs, you can see the production postings. Okay, if you look at the voucher, it is a big voucher, a very big voucher. You will confuse a lot. Okay, you need to understand all these things. Okay, it is a big subject, the postings. That is the reason I have written here. You are going to learn the postings also. Okay. You are going to learn all these things. It is a big subject about the postings as well. Production postings. Because you need to understand how it is posting, what is debit, what is credit. Okay, of course, you are not a finance consultant. You should know these things also. So for all these things, where we have to map it in this production control parameters, you are mapping here. Postings. Post picking list in the ledger, post product list in the ledger. So actually, if it is a standard cost method, there is a different functions. If it is a LIFO, FIFO, it is a little bit different. Okay, so we are going to learn these postings as well. These postings, as I've shown, definitely you'll understand all these things. Okay. This is a vast subject you are going to learn. Okay. Any more questions, team? Anyone? Any more questions?
You mean when we select this cost LIFO, FIFO, so the calculation will be different from the standard cost?
See, actually, the standard cost, what happens in the standard cost, extra you are going to learn. FIFO, LIFO, weighted average, all are same, but in the standard cost model, you are going to understand extra these things.
Okay.
This is linked to standard cost variance. You need to understand. Okay?
Yeah.
Anything else, team? Anyone? Any more questions? Okay. If no more questions, I will stop here for today. The same link, whatever you have received, the same link will be continued tomorrow also. Okay. I'm stopping here, recording.
Just to know how many